in the Ghana Market Index. I repeat, they said we have 30% in the S&P. So from what you know already, once they've given you one of the weight, you should be able to know the other of the other weight. There are two investments. And they said I've invested 30 in A, so automatically 70 will be in B. So the S&P has a standalone expected return of 9.93, so 0.093. The Ghana Market Index have 18.2, so 0.182. And so therefore, when you solve it, 0.3 multiplied by 0.093, how much are you getting? Fast.
0.0279.
plus 0.7 multiplied by 0.182.
0.1274.
Good. And so therefore, your expected portfolio return will be how much? When you add the two, how much are you getting?
0.1553.
0.1
553.
like this, which in a nutshell you can say is
this. No. Like 252, not 3.
so you are getting 15.6%. So this is what the question wanted you to find. Now the question also wanted to find for the same I. The question wanted you to find the standard deviation, the portfolio standard deviation, which we knew the formula. We know the portfolio standard deviation to be this. So we know the portfolio standard deviation to be the weight of S. So in this one, is going to be the weight of S and P multiplied by the standard deviation of S and P plus the weight of the Ghana Market Index multiplied by the standard deviation of the Ghana Market Index, all squared, though you are squaring all. Multiplied by the constant 2, multiplied by the weight of the S and P, the weight of the Ghana Market Index, Then the covariance between S and P and the Ghana Market Index. So if your understanding is solid in whatever we are doing, you come to the realization that you are going to have, let me see if I can do that. So the standard deviation, the weight of the first one is 0.3, and then they gave you a standard deviation. The risk or the standard deviation of S&P is 16.21. So 0.1621 all squared plus 0.7 multiplied by standard deviation of Ghana market is 33.11. So 0.3311 all squared multiplied by a constant 2 by weight of S&P, which is 0.3, weight of Ghana markets, which is 0.7, multiplied by the covariance. The covariance between the two is 0.0050. 0.0050. And so therefore, if you come to the next step, your next step is when you multiply this and this, 3 multiplied by 16.21 raised to the power 2, how much are you getting?
That is quick.
Hello, sharp. 0.3 multiplied by 0.1621 all squared. How much are you getting? Mention what you are seeing on your calculator. Let me see.
2.3648.
Continue.
769 times. No, 9 is only one. So 9 is only one. Times 10 raised to the power -3.
Good. The reason why I've asked you all to bring calculators is because of this. You are going to be seeing a lot of answers in the business finance in this form. And I believe last semester I've introduced you to certain things like that. We did some in Finance 1. Eunice, am I right?
Yes.
And so therefore, when you see things like this, you must convert it into their standard form. I get it. I told you that when you see this, it is telling you simple put. You are shifting this point here to the negative side or to the left-hand side. How many times? 3 times.
Right.
I get it. You are shifting the point here to the negative side or to the left-hand side 3 times. And so therefore, let me share my, so that you understand what I mean. So we have this 0. Eunice, call what you got, 2.36, right?
Yes.
87.
9.
Okay, let me see if I can copy it from here straight. So yes, my raised to the power 3 is not coming over here. But let's assume this is the raised to the power 3 you are seeing. It is telling you that you are to the point here.
Hey, maybe it's me casa. Me who casa out of maybe it's a yam no but I'm in casa. It's me casa.
Hello. It is telling you that shift the point from here to the negative side 1, 2, 3. You are shifting it 3 times. That is what this particular raised to the power negative 3 is telling you. If it is positive 3, then it is telling you that shift the point from here to the positive side how many times? 1. It is telling you to shift it to the positive side 1, 2, 3. But if it is negative, you are shifting it to the left hand side. So if it is 4 times, you are shifting it like that. So this thing that we are having here, .3 something, no? The impulse is that we are shifting the point here 1, 2, 3. So therefore, there is going to be 1 0 here. There is going to be another 0 here before the 2. And so if you are to write this one, now the point is in front of this 0. We will say it is 0.0023 in that order. Now, sometimes the smart way you get to know whether what answer you are supposed to get. If it is raised to the power 3, put 2 zeros in front of the 2. Then you get the answer. So 0.00. If it is raised to the power 4, put 3 zeros. So you minus 1 from the 3 or the raised to the power. If it is 5, then you minus 1. Am I making myself clear?
Yes.
Good. So let's say I have this 0.2.3 something raised to the power 3. The answer is going to be 0.002364 in that order. If I have this raised to the power 5, the answer is going to be 0.0000. The zeros are going to be 4. Then it's going to be 2364. If I have this and it is raised to the power negative 2, then the answer is going to be 0.02364. If I have this and it is raised to the power 10, then the answer is going to be 0.123456789. So 9 zeros in front of it. So whichever raised to the power you see, whether 3, 5, 2, 10, subtract 1 from it and then put those zeros over here. I think I'm making myself clear now. So if you want to go by this simple way, then this is how you do it, or you convert it on your calculator. And so therefore, the answer that you have to be 2364 something something. If we are to write it, then we will say 0.002364,879. Is it 879 or 8769?
8769.
Good. So do the next one. 0.7 multiplied by 0.3311. Sharp, sharp.
Zero point 0.053. We do one for BB ambassador.
So that one, the way you got it, you write it like that. 0.05.
371 73329.
Then when you multiply this one, 2 multiplied by 0.3 multiplied by 0.7 multiplied by 0.0050. How much are you getting?
Okay. 2.1 times 10 minus 3.
So this one, in a nutshell, what would be the answer?
0.0021.
Fantastic. 0.0021. So now, in the next step, you are going to add all these things in the roots. So add everything under the square root. When you add all these ones, how much are you getting? The 0.002364 and everything. When you add all, how much are you getting?
8, 7, 6, 9, plus 0.05818 Someone should confirm now. Yes.
So therefore, your portfolio standard deviation is going to be equal to what?
Yeah, correct.
Portfolio standard deviation you had is equal to how much? This I don't need to wait. We just say square root of answer. These are some of the things people do. They delay in an examination hall.
0.24
0.24, which is in the nutshell
120
equal to 24%.
24%.
So this is the the answer for the I. So the I wanted you to find the expected portfolio return and then also find the portfolio what? Standard deviation. Then I want you to interpret. I've taught you how to do the interpretation. So what will you say? Eunice, Mercy, Delphina, Nicholas. What will the interpretation be? How will you interpret this? I'm waiting on. Mercy. Eunice. Hey, are you guys hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Interpretation. I taught you people. When there is question, there is silence. If it is credit that I'm sharing right now and I leave one number out, I'll hear people asking, what's the last number? Yes, interpretation, Mercy.
Yes,
this
I'm not sure of myself.
This 24%, what does it mean in relation to this 15.6? That is all what they are saying.
I'm not sure of myself.
The standard deviation of 1%. The standard deviation of 24% indicates
Mommy, I'm trying. The standard deviation of 24% indicate that the chance of we not achieving the portfolio expected return of 50. We achieve. They must compare 24 to 15 years. Also,
the standard deviation.
I'm confused.
And the standard deviation of 24% is telling us that the chances of we not achieving the investment expected return of 15.6 is 24.
That one is higher.
You don't understand. Now you are expecting to get the 15.6. Are you getting it?
Yes.
How sure are you that you get the 15.6? Is 76. You are sure that you will get 70. You are 76% sure that you get the 15.6.
Okay.
But you are 24% unsure that you get the 15.6, and that is the risk.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't mean the standard deviation doesn't mean expected. No, so it's have any indication on that.
Debbie. Expected no is what you want to get. I getting it?
Yes.
So
yes.
I want to get 15. If I go and get 17, hooray! There is no risk. I getting it? I got it and even over get it. But if I go and get 13, that is where you were saying that the risk is the chance that the expected return is going to be lower than the actual return is going to be lower than the expected return.
Okay.
So when your actual return deviates from the expected return, there is a risk. When you are unable to achieve your expected return, then there is a risk. So if actually
so it means that okay. So does it mean that if I understand what you are telling me, so if in a case that the standard deviation is lesser than what you were expecting, for instance, this one being maybe at 15, and after working out, our standard deviation was maybe 5.6, which is less. That one, how would the indication be?
So if our standard deviation is 5.6, then it means that the chances that we are not going to get the 15.6 is 5.
It's 5%.
So if you are talking about the risk, it means that the negative aspect of the investment is 24%. The positive aspect of the investment is 76%. I getting it?
Yes.
I getting the scenario.
Yes, please.
So that is what it means. Okay. So standard deviation is the negative aspect of the investment. Are you okay?
Yes, please.
So it is telling you that this investment, when you pump in money, the likelihood of you losing the money is 24%. I getting it?
Yes, sir.
And the likelihood of you not losing your money is 76%. I getting it?
So it's this one can even tell you say you can even invest it because
you can invest in it,
positive aspect is higher than the negative aspect. All right.
I getting it? That is it. So now they will tell you, is it a good investment? You look at the risk.
Okay.
If the risk is more than 50%, massa, don't go in. I getting it?
Yes, sir.
So So I've written it in a layman's explanation for you so that you understand. The standard deviation indicates that the risk associated with the portfolio is 24%. That means the chances of we not achieving our investment portfolio return of 15.6 is 24%. Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. So that is the interpretation. Any question? So we have solved I and I. So that is A. So we are going to solve B. So B states that given below are the expected returns. Given below are the expected returns and risks of three investments: M, B, and C. If you were to invest in any of them, which one will you select and why? Now, whenever you see a question like this, what they want you to find is the coefficient of variation. They want you to find the covariance. So to find your covariance here, you are given the expected return. So it is equal to, let me do this. So your covariance here is equal to the risk over your expected return. So this is the formula you use to solve this particular illustration. Now, for investments M, for investment M's risk is how much? 25, right?
Yes.
0.25. And the expected return for investment M is how much?
12%.
So when you solve it, how much are you getting? Then do the same thing for B. Then do the same thing for C. Investment M, you say you got how much?
2.083333. 0.83333.
And investment B, you got how much?
Maybe it's 10%.
Hello.
This one, oh, I didn't change it.
Yes, it's 10 and 15.
Yes, me boy.
That one is
surprise visitor.
This one is 0.67, right?
Yes, please.
Good. Then the last one is how much?
Yes, sir.
1.3333.
1.3.
333. Maybe 1.3 or something.
B,
Good.
C.
So now the question is, which of the investments will you select and why? I getting it? If you were to invest in one of them, which one will you select and why? Now, the notion here is that the higher the risks, the higher the return. The higher the return, the higher the covariance. Are you okay? The lower the risk, the lower the return, the lower the coefficient of variation. Now, you need to invest in the one that gives you the lowest coefficient of variation. Are you getting it? So if we are to invest in them, so interpretation. So I will invest in investment B because that gives me the lowest efficient of variation. Which means that the risk, associated to the investment is low. So you select investment B because it gives you the lowest coefficient of variation, and that means that the risk associated to this particular investment is very low. Are you getting the scenario? All things being equal, every